windows of LibreOffice spreadsheet. The name of LibreOffice spreadsheet is LibreOffice Calc, C-A-L-C Calc. The topmost is the title bar, and below that we have menu bar, and below that we have standard toolbar, and below the standard toolbar we have the font and all these different shortcut icons, and just below the font and the size, bold, italic, etc., we have the input lines for the formulas and the cell name. This is only available in Spreadsheet Calc, okay, or LibreOffice Calc, where you can type the formula bar. And spreadsheet look like a table, and the top row will be A, B, C, D, E, F, Z. It will go up to Z, and after Z it will go to A, B, S, C, something like that. And there are many columns, right? These are the column heading, and on the left side you have seen the row heading, row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. It will go like that. So if you want to know what is the last column, you can press Control and right arrow. I hope you know the different arrows. So by pressing Control right arrow, you go to the last column, which is AMU. And by using this, you can easily calculate how many columns will be there. And on the row side, it starts from 1, 2, 3. And if you want to go to the last row, you can press Control and press the down button, the down arrow. And it is more than 1 lakhs, right? Or 10 lakhs, yeah, more than 10 lakhs rows. So in practical, we never use that much column and that much row, right? But this Calc or spreadsheet application is programmed in such a way that it can be used to handle some complex data processing tasks also. That's why it is designed with many columns and many rows. And another thing that you have to know about spreadsheet is the name of the cell. For example, currently I'm clicking the column B and row number 3. So the cell name will be B3. All right, you have to know this in order to apply formula. This is very important. So I click this space, this cell, and the name of this cell is column F and row number 6, and therefore it is known as F6. Can you respond? What is the cell name here currently? Any response from my students? Yeah, C2. What about this? This cell. What is the name of this cell? Anyone from the participants? Do you know the name of this cell? Or the address of this cell? Yes, some typing is coming in, and I think I got, yeah, Z8. All right, yeah. So you have to know the cell address or the cell name. The cell address or the cell name will automatically come here, okay, here, C8, E7, okay, this is the, and below this you can, you have this sheet 1 only in Calc, but in Excel you have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 by default. But in this LibreOffice Calc, we have only sheet 1. If you want to create a new sheet as per your syllabus, creating a spreadsheet, okay? If you want to create a new spreadsheet, you can simply click this plus symbol, and then sheet 2 will come, okay? That means this sheet 1 and sheet 2 are equal in size. If you need it, you can create as many sheets as you want. It's up to you. And the next thing is concepts of cell, rows, and column. I think I have explained that. Concepts of cell, rows, and column. Rows and column, there will be column heading and rows heading. And selecting cell. Okay, let me explain this selecting cell. If you want to select a particular cell from, let us say, I am typing, this was 6, I am typing and pressing enter. So all the numbers that I have typed, I want to select it all. Suppose if I want to select it, I can click the first cell and drag my mouse down, and then I select everything, all the numbers where I have typed. And you can select in horizontal manner also. Suppose I type something here and type it again, and then by using your mouse, just click and hold your mouse and drag in the horizontal manner, and then it will be selected. This is selecting cell. And another easy method means if you want to select all the rows and column, you can do so. All right, so by pressing Control and space, you are selecting a particular column all the way to every rows. By pressing Shift and Enter, Shift and Shift and space bar, you are selecting all the rows. All the rows means all the columns in that row. All right, so that's one keyboard shortcut. Or you can click the heading of the row. In order to select that row, you can click the heading of the column. So this is selecting rows, selecting cell, right? Now let's go to 4.2.3, which is entering data, text, number, and date in cells. Entering is very easy. Okay, let's try to enter some data. Okay, let us say serial number, name, let us say, and then address, all right, and then basic salary, all right. So this is entering text. When you enter any text, you can press tab to go to the next cell. In every keyboard, you'll find tab and you can go to the next cell. For example, currently I am in this basic, and let us say HRA, NDA, total salary, and let us say loan, and let us say net salary, something like this. So if I'm going to go to the next cell, I can press tab, okay? And that is entering text. And then the next thing is entering number, all right? Entering number. If you want to enter number, you can press 1, and if it is to be the next one, you can press tab, or if you want to go down, and you can press enter. So 2, 3, something like that. Okay, entering number is also very easy. So you can select 1, 2, 3 and drag it down. Okay, let me drag it down. Okay, let's create only 10. Drag it down, and I can zoom this if you feel my cell is a little bit small. Okay, let me zoom. Yes. Okay, let it be like this. And entering date. Okay, entering date. In order to enter date, I think I have forgot my one column between this address and basic. I want to enter the joining date. Okay, you want to insert some cell. You can click on the heading of the column and right click, and then go to insert column before if you want to insert between address and basic. But if you can also click insert column after if you want to insert after column D. But I want to insert between C and D, therefore let's click insert column before, and let us say joining date. All right, so I can insert one column here. So suppose if I want to enter some name here, let us say only simple name, Liana, address, Bongkon, and what happened to the joining date? I think joining date. Okay, joining date. Joining date is, let us say, 15 July 2019, something like that. So this is nothing but entering date. You can enter your date like that. So basic salary is 6,000. All right, and you can enter data like that easily. That's how you enter data and date. Next one is page setup. Page setup. Okay, page setup refers to you need to set up page when you want to print it. But if this spreadsheet is not to be print, I think it is not required to. It is not required to set up a page. But if you want to print it, you need to set up the page. Okay. So I'll tell you how to set up a page. So you have to go to format and then go to page. Okay. You have to click format and go to page. Then here you have page and the format is currently A4. You can change it to legal or you can change it to letter or whatever you want. Okay, so let's set up to A4 and you can choose the orientation. The orientation may be portrait or landscape like that. So let's select landscape. Landscape means the horizontal position. If it is going to be portrait, it is in the vertical position. Okay, let's select landscape and then click OK. Now I'll show you there will be a squiggly line. This line. Can you see this line? I hope you can see this line. Yeah, this line up to this position, this line and this line. This is one single A4 page. So when you are going to print, it will be available in this first page, and this is second page, third page, like that. Okay, so this is our first page. Right? This is page setup. Do you understand? Do I need to repeat? I think not it, right? Okay, let me repeat one more time. You have to go to format and you have to click page. And then you can select the paper size and the orientation. If you want, you can set the margins, etc., and click OK. That's how you set up the paper, okay, the page. Next thing is printing a sheet. Now you want to print it, okay? Let us suppose that we have finished and we need to print it. So in order to print, what you can do is just go to file and just go to print. Okay, print. Right, print, and then you can click print. You can choose whatever printer you are going to use and then you can click print. But one common questions which I often got from beginners is, how will I print even the boulders? So when you are going to print, you can go to print preview to see how it will look like. So my page look like this. When you go back to the sheet, there are cells, there are boulders, etc. But that will not appear when you are printing. So if you want to print it, you have to give some borders like this. So select all the cells, and here we have different borders. So let's select all, and then let's go to file, let's go to print preview, and then you will see the actual table now. Okay, so that will appear only when you give the boulder. If you don't want to give boulder, you have to select this after selecting all these things. All right, and before saving and before opening and closing, now let us go to increasing the width and height of the cell, which we are supposed to learn. So place your mouse between the cell in the border line, and your mouse pointer will change like this, and hold down your mouse and then drag and drop, okay, wherever you want. So this cell size increase. Now you can write the full name. For example, this address line also, address line also. Yeah, you can drag and drop. All right, you can drag to increase. This joining date is also you can drag and drop to fit it. All right. So this the font, the alignment, etc. Everything is same with the previous chapter, which is writer function. So let's make the heading a little bit bold, and let's type this one is Lalmingliana. Lalmingliana and Bongkon, and then 6,000. Okay, we'll calculate those things. And Valerwati, and this one should be Chimpeng, and joining date. Okay, let it be like that, and the basic salary will be 7,000. And then you can type whatever you want. Lal Ampuya from Tar, and salary is 9,000, something like that. And Vandal Rai, ITI. Okay, I'll type some random number, okay? Random dates. And salary is 4,000. Let us say Tuangi and Salempe. And let me type some random number again. Salary is 5,000. And let's type a new name. Lalrim Oya Falkland. And let's type some random date. Salary is 8. And then Lalmoy Oya. And this should be Saranfe. And let's type some random number again. Salary is 7,500. And then what name? Albert. So this Salmon. Salary and this joining date. And salary will be, let us say, 8600. And another one is Lily, yeah, Oye, and address will be Singapore. And signing date will be, and like this. And lastly, let me type some other name. Address will be, and salary will be. All right, I finished typing. So far, do you have any question? If you have any question, you can type in the chat box, okay? So typing this data take a little bit of time, and you need to practice too if you want to become expert in this spreadsheet, okay? There will be a little bit of typing before you do the actual calculation. All right, so this alignment can also be changed to middle alignment, and this date alignment can also be changed to middle or right side alignment or something like that. It's up to you, okay? And this basic salary related with the right alignment, and Now, if power goes off and our spreadsheet is currently untitled and it is not saved, and you have to save it if you don't want to lose it. Okay, in order to save, you have to go click this button, or which is keyboard shortcut Control S, or you can press Control S. You can go to File and then Save. All right, and then save it as CCC practice CCC spreadsheet. Let us say spreadsheet. So my file name is CCC spreadsheet. All right, and ODS. The file extension is ODS. Open document spreadsheet. Okay, open document spreadsheet. And then the next thing is closing and opening. Right. Currently, I am opening. Now let's close. You have to go to File and you have to go to Close. Okay, this menu, and there is no keyboard shortcut. The keyboard shortcut, yeah, it's there, but it is not mentioned here. The keyboard shortcut is Control W in most of the application. Now my LibreOffice is opened, and CALC spreadsheet is not open. So if you want to open it, you have to go to File, Open File, or you can press Control O. Right? Then you have to choose the file name. The file name is CCC spreadsheet, and click Open. Now our file open back again. So I finish up to this, right? Then modifying and editing cell content, I think I have done it, and formatting, font, alignment, style, etc. Okay, let me show you the styles. I haven't changed the, yeah, I have changed the font to bold, etc. But if you want a specific font, you can change it. For example, if you want the name to be a little bit of different font style, you can click this. Okay, so the name is a little bit different, but I don't like it. Let me change it back. Okay, let this be the font. And here the size, you can increase the size, and different style can also be applied. So in order to apply any style, you have to select it, and then go to style and ascend. So the style is like this. You can go to bad, you can go to warning style, you can go to good style. Okay, it's up to you, whatever style you want. But let me go back to default. Default means there is no style. That's about changing the cell for font alignment. Oh, I forgot to tell you alignment. Alignment means, for example, if I select this cell and I want to change the alignment, I hope you know the different shortcut. Control L left, so all the numbers in the left side, center, all the numbers in the center, and right, all the numbers in the right side. There is no justified here. And then let's go to the next copy, paste, cut, special. All right, it's the same in Govt and the previous chapter. Cut means Control X, copy means Control C, paste means Control V, and paste special is a little bit different. And then we'll demonstrate it later on. And changing cell height and width. I think I have changed the width of this cell. Let us decrease it. Let us decrease it. And HRA also let us decrease a little bit. DA also let us decrease a little bit. And total also let us decrease a little bit. But if you want to decrease in at once different column, you can select and all the columns that you want to resize and change the width to any column, and that it will be resized equally. All right, so I decrease it. And regarding the row also, you can select in the row heading and then change the size of one, and then it will be increase or decrease according to that size. I think this is good. Okay, this is good. You can change the vertical alignment also. Here we have vertical alignment top, here we have middle, and we have bottom. Currently it is bottom. Let us go to the middle so that it will be in the middle of the cell. And then inserting and deleting rows and column. So inserting, suppose I want to insert here, and okay, let us delete this loan. Let us say, let us delete this loan. You can right click on the heading and then click delete column, and then it's delete. But if you want to insert back, just click right click and insert before, and then type again. Okay, deduct. Let us say loan. All right. So we can insert and delete. We can insert and delete. Regarding autofill, um, I'll show you. Suppose, let us say the HRA, house rent allowance, is calculated at 15% of the basic salary. We can do calculation. Whenever you are trying to do any calculation, you have to start with equal to, which means that we are going to use formula, and let us say E2. I hope what is E2? And then multiply by 15, 0.15. 15% is 0.15, and press enter. Now this is the house rent. Okay, it is calculated from this 6,000. Okay, this is the house rent, and the formula is E2. E2 means E column is this, E2 is 6,000. Okay, we are not typing 6,000, we are using the sale name. Okay, and then it is calculated as 15%. That is 0.15%. So I multiply it. So that is multiplication sign, and I press enter. Then 900 is calculated. Now let us try to autofill. Okay, autofill. Instead of typing here again and again, we can autofill. In order to autofill, you have to click the cell and place your cursor at the bottom right corner, and then click and drag down. Okay, that means this 1050 is calculated from 7,000, and 135 is calculated from 9,000. So the formula change automatically. Okay, this is the beauty of spreadsheet. For example, DA. Let me try to do DA one more time. You have to start every formula with equal to, and then this DA to be calculated from basic pay. So the basic pay is E2 multiplied by, let us say the daily allowance is only 9.5%. Okay, or 9%, let us say 0.9, 0.9%, and then press enter. So, oh, I forgot, yeah, 0.9 is 90%. 9% is 0.09, 9%. All right, and then you can simply double click this and it will autofill again. This is autofill. I hope you know what is autofill, right? Then let us calculate the total. In order to calculate the total, you have to sum up this basic, HRA, DA, etc. So basic is E2 plus HRA is HRA means F2 plus DA means Z2. That is one method. So this will be the total salary. Another method will be equal to, you have to use formula sum. And what are you going to sum? We are going to sum from E2 colon up to what? Z2. Okay, we are going to sum from E2 to Z2. Then it will be the same. All right, but in this case, we are not summing up that one. We can simply double click this, and this will be the total salary. So their loan amount is not same. Let us say loan amount. Let us say this is 800, and this is 600, and something like that. The deduction which is to be occur. and then the net salary will be total minus loan. So minus means um, total is H2. So you have to put hyphen, and loan is 800, which is I2. That means H2 equal to H2 minus I2, and press enter. And then double click this. And then the total salary which will be taken home. The net salary which is taken home is like this. It is calculated like this. So Excel sheet is very, very powerful. And here I demonstrate only one example of 10 employees. But if you have 2,000 employees, even Excel is also possible to handle 2,000 employees. All right. And let's go back to the formula or the syllabus. The next one is sorting and filtering. Okay, let me try to demonstrate what is sorting and filtering. Sorting means arranging the data in some order. It may be ascending order or it may be descending order. All right. So let's whenever you are trying to do any sorting or ordering, you have to select the values. Okay. Now let's go. I have selected the three values, and then let's go to data, and then sort ascending or sort descending or simply sort. It's up to you. So let us go to sort, and then it is sorted by serial number. But if you want to sort it using, let us say net salary, and then you want to sort it the highest salary at the top and the lowest salary at the bottom, you can click descending and then click OK. Now as you can see, this one is having the highest salary, and then it is arranging in descending order. That is sorting. All right. Now let's do filtering. In order to do filtering also, you have to click and select all the data and go to data, and let us click auto filter. Okay, you can go to the standard filter, advanced filter. Let us go to auto filter, and then you have seen this auto filter box, and from here you can select all different values. Suppose if you want to see how many person coming from ITI, you can untick and you can tick on the ITI and click this, so you can see how many persons are coming from ITI. In this case only one, like that. That is filtering. This auto filtering can be disabled again from data and clicking auto filter. All right, that is filtering. And the last point for tonight is about freezing panes. Okay, when we say freezing panes, it's about freezing the top row, mostly the top row or the first column. All right, let's freeze the top rows. Okay, in order to freeze, you can right click the row and then go to freeze rows or column and click it. Now as you can see, it is unfreeze. Let us try to click it. Freeze column. Why this is not freeze? Yes, freeze rows and column. I don't know why it's not freeze. Why it's something wrong in this? It must be freeze. This menu is not working. Anyway, the process is like that. You can select and then freeze. Then this is supposed to be freeze. Freeze means this heading will always stay there. Okay, this heading will always stay there. Oh, now it's every first column is fridge. Let me try again one more time. Freeze. It's not working. Sometimes it's working and sometimes it's not working. I'll try to find out what is wrong with that next time, and then I'll try to explain it again. So that's all for tonight. And next time we'll try to learn more about the formulas and the charts, etc. Okay, so if you have any questions, please type in the chat box or you can unmute yourself and ask me. Okay, there is one question from MS Tong Liana. Sir, page setup account, a page number ka ingtin nge kan share tang next page ingtin nge kan share tang. Yeah, very good question. Okay, so in page setup, let us go back to page setup, format, and page setup. Then this page, okay, when you set up a page, the page are organized, can be organized in horizontal manner. Horizontal manner in the sense that it will go from first sheet like this, as you can see. Let us choose this one. So first page will be there, second page, third page, fourth page, like that. And when the sheet is finished, it will go to the next page like that. Okay, you can use left to right and then down, or you can use top to bottom and then down. Okay, this is the default. You have to go to the first page, second page, third page, like that, and it will go to something like that. Okay, so I hope this answer your query. uh, if it is not clear, when you browse, let us say when you preview, everything will be clear. This one is page 1. When you preview, this is page 1. So if you have page 2, page 3, this page number will be automatically given so that you can know which page it is from that page number. All right, I hope that answer your query. Any questions from the students, please, before I stop the class? Yes, it seems no more question. So we'll stop. I'll stop the recording now, and thank you for attending this CCC class. Goodbye.